So one of my favorite shows to watch is To Catch a Predator. It is hilarious how after being caught, they don't just leave and instead just tell their whole life story to Chris, who's acting like a disappointed father. Some of them don't even give a fuck because they're like, you're not a cop? Oh hey, then you wanna fucking slice a pizza? But every one of these episodes was an older one. All of the ones that went viral on YouTube are from when hidden cameras cost as much as an iPhone but had the same quality as a 3DS. And when you've seen every To Catch a Predator, plus the extended cut, you want more. And I might be a little late to this, but I don't remember this being advertised anywhere. But Chris Hansen is back in H motherfucking D. That's HD Emotions, HD Police Arrest, and HD Chris Hansen. But I recently got recommended this video from the True Blue YouTube channel, which is Chris Hansen's new home. All his videos get uploaded here and stream on this True Blue network on any of these services. But his YouTube is where we're at. Now, it isn't specifically all Predator catches. I see some podcast type beats and just some regular interviews with people, but sprinkled throughout are these Takedown with Hansen videos. And we're going to be taking a look at the one I was recommended, Dylan's Worst Mistake.
On this episode of Takedown with Chris Hansen...
Yo, is anyone getting goosebumps? No, it's not gay to get goosebumps.
No. Yes, you have to sit right over there. Come on.
This aerospace engineering student just launched himself into one of my investigations. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know what comes next.
You know who I am.
Yep. Now, regardless if I was in this situation or not, that TV is a dead giveaway. It's 2023. No one has a TV like that anymore, no matter how old you are. If we're gonna have a hard time seeing what's on there, your grandpa's gonna be using a fucking telescope to watch his shows. Just be careful, guys. If you ever want to meet up with a child, just be aware of your surroundings.
I'm investigating online child predators in the northernmost region of Michigan, an area known as the Upper Peninsula, or UP. This massive operation is the undertaking of Marquette County Sheriff Greg Zybert and involves numerous law enforcement agencies from around the state.
Now, out of these ones, which one of them stands out? It's not Marquette, Michigan. It's not the police one. Yeah, it's the fucking ghost logo. Why are any of the other ones up there? I feel like any and all situations can be handled by a team that calls themselves Ghosts and is able to work alongside the police. Usually when you have a team like that, it ends up being like a Dog the Bounty Hunter type one, which no one needs another one of.
Since starting the operation, the chatters have been busy fielding requests from men looking for sex with minors. But on this day, the man on the other end of the chat is 21-year-old Dylan.
Now I know why he looks familiar. Looks like that dude from Scream 6.
In the chats, he asks what services she will provide, and does she French kiss? The chatter right away says she's 15. He asks for a photo. Dylan again asks about her age. And he has a very particular request.
This guy really asked if she offers French kissing. And then they have her say, I lost my flower this year on my 15th birthday. This looks like an AI chat they generated. Can you send me a pic for verification? I'll be in Marquette around 5 to 6. On your ad it says you're 19 and you're not? They make me say that. Fair enough, LOL. And he's like, ooh, good, the coast is clear. Do you have a skirt you can wear? Maybe some leggings? I really like that, if that's okay, of course. Of course it is. Not. It's crazy how this guy went from doing something totally legal, because it says she said she was 19, to immediately getting jail time within 4 messages. I wonder what age he would have stopped that. What age would he have not sent the fair enough LOL to?
And then he lies about his age, saying he just turned 18. He asks if he should stop and get condoms. The chatter wants to know his name, and Dylan tells yet another lie, that his name is Jose.
Is it racist that he did that? He looks like he can pull off a Jose, but come on, if you're gonna break the law, at least say your name is like LeBron or something and not one that you should have been named. This guy brings disgrace to Dylan's everywhere, especially Diesel. And how are you gonna lie about your age like that makes it better? No, yeah, Chris, I'm just a little 18-year-old boy. And Chris is like, for what, like 10 years?
He then demands a video and acknowledges again she's underage.
How does that logic make sense? You want a video to make sure this isn't a scam because she's under 18? He already asked for verification before he knew she was 17, but now he's paranoid? I would have been paranoid when she said she was 15, let alone continue to talk to them and then ask them to wear a skirt.
The sheriff's decoy acts as the lookout, relaying Dylan's movements as he approaches the house.
Hi. Sorry, that door sticks and it's really weird.
I wait in the wings, listening in on their conversation.
I have a couple drinks here. My phone's almost dead. I'm gonna run upstairs and throw it in the charger real fast. I'll be right back. Yeah.
Do you smoke?
A little bit, yeah. I have a lighter upstairs.
Do you want? I have some stuff in my car if you want to smoke.
Oh, I already have stuff. I'll grab my lighter real fast.
Yeah, sounds good.
So I don't know if you guys noticed, but they have a bong sitting right there, and it's funny because they got it in yellow to make it stand out, but it just looks so out of place. Not to mention, they got hardwood floor in the fucking ceiling. What the fuck is that? But tell me this doesn't look like a scene out of Superbad if it didn't have the horrible context behind it.
Yeah.
Do you smoke?
A little bit, yeah. I have a lighter upstairs.
Do you want? I have some stuff in my car if you want to smoke.
Oh, I already have stuff. I'll grab my lighter real fast.
Yeah, sounds good.
Hey, kid, take your hands out of your pockets.
He tries to head for the door, but I cut him off before he can get there. And right away, he knows exactly what's about to happen.
Yes, you have to sit right over there. Come on.
So before, we would be so lucky to hear if the guy being caught heard about Chris. Now it's instant. Before he even said anything, this guy was reacting. And look at Chris blocking the exit. He would have never done that in earlier episodes. Dude knows he has the fucking ghost ready to kill for him.
The tears start flowing, and the begging begins.
Please, just don't ruin my life. Please, that's the one thing. I have a college degree. I'm gonna get a college degree. Please.
Hey, don't worry about it. You're okay.
That's the one thing I ask. Not ruin my life.
I like how they all say the same thing, like they weren't about to have sex with a 15-year-old. That college degree is basically words on a paper now because you thought fair enough would make everything you're doing legal. Fair enough, LOL. Fair enough, you're fucked. LOL.
Dylan finally calms down, at least enough for the deputies to sit him on the couch.
No, we're gonna sit you on the couch, man.
Dylan, just help me to understand what was going on here and how you ended up here. That's the
I
best
honestly
thing to do.
don't know. I was just kind of curious if this would happen.
You were
That was the
curious if
main
this
thing.
would happen.
You wanted to see if this would happen? What, having sex with a 15-year-old? Yo, at this point I would have been like, yo, get me the bong, and you said you had shit in your car. Yeah, go get that for me, and then I get greens, and if you cough in the mouthpiece, you're...
Dylan, how old are you, Dylan?
I'm 21.
21.
I'm 22.
Almost 22. And what do you do for a living? Are you a student?
Yeah.
And when do you graduate?
I don't know. I had like maybe a year and a half, 2 years left.
2 years.
Can I walk around a little bit?
No,
please?
we can't have you do that. Just
I
explain
thought
that.
because at first I went through the thought process in my head that she was 19, and then I was like, wait, you have to sign up with a social security number on one of those websites, so she must be 19. I thought she was
She
lying.
said 15.
I know, but I thought she was lying. And when I showed up the door, if she was actually 15, I was gonna leave. But I saw that she looked like she was 19 or 20.
Now that could have been a believable story. I'm sure any dating site you have to be 18 to join, so her saying she's 15 once, haha, that's fucking weird. But she said it multiple times, and he's like, fine, do you have condoms? Dude is high as fuck from hotboxing his car on his way over here that he can't, so much that he can't even explain his story right.
You tell her you've got an average-sized penis. Why would you say that to a child?
Well, I thought she was 19 because the whole because I thought it was a social security number and the
There's no social security number.
ID. Yeah, that's stupid.
How does a guy level of intelligence get caught in a situation like this?
Well, because she opened the door and she looked 19.
Okay, but you drove.
I know.
What? This guy a fucking idiot? Yeah, you got into the situation when you opened the door and saw she looked 19. It wasn't when you said fair enough to her saying she was 15, or when you asked her for something a middle schooler would ask their crush for. It was when you hit the doorstep. This guy picked the wrong day to smoke.
I was stupid curious, and I was like, I wonder if they have like the cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I was just curious about it.
Are you still curious, or you're all caught up now?
No, I'm not curious.
So you know who I am.
Yep.
Have you hooked up with?
Sorry.
Have you hooked up with underage girls before online?
No.
Well, don't look at me like that.
That is the reaction for someone who has hooked up with many underage girls. Notice how he didn't say no, he just shook his stupid head. Even Chris is like, what the fuck you even saying no for? Like you weren't just caught. Ask any of your friends if they've been texting underage girls, and if they give you this reaction, then it's time to check their phone.
What can you say to help me to understand how a bright kid with a bright future got himself into this situation?
Can I? Yeah.
Help me.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Yeah.
Someone should make him saying yeah sound on TikTok, but don't tell anyone where it's from. He said it 7 times.
Yeah.
Also, this would be a nice setup for a podcast. Maybe just change the decor around a little bit. But if anyone is going to start a podcast, model it after this. But the rest of the video is Dylan just sulking around waiting for whatever's coming next. And it's cool because as he's getting arrested, someone else they were messaging is coming up and we get to see how fast everyone gets back into positions.
Okay, that's it. These guys want to see you.
It's a mad dash to get everyone back into position. The team whisks Dylan to an awaiting vehicle.
Quick. Go.
That's actually impressive for how many people they had in there, but I'm glad this is back though, because who doesn't like a good Chris Hansen takedown video? After seeing the full video of what Skeeter, Gene, and Gideon did to EDP, I'm kind of disappointed. The only part that was worth watching was the part that everyone posted already. But yeah guys, Chris Hansen is back with the coolest podcast setup / predator catching couch ever. See you guys Friday. Peace.